me a second, y'all. About to share it over there to the Facebook. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing tonight? How's everybody doing tonight? All right, here we go. Let's go. All right, 8 o'clock. Where's everybody at? Wait till y'all get up in here. Thank everybody for joining the stream as usual. Wait till y'all get up in here. How's everything going? Boy, you're on slot 3. Back on weekly Thursday live. How's everybody doing? Diamond Onyx is in the building. Diamond Onyx, what's up? This is the season. I don't even know if I should say Merry Christmas. So I'm gonna say Happy Holidays to everybody out there. Diamond Onyx, Happy Holidays to you. Hope you and your family is enjoying the season. Tomorrow is Christmas Day, so if I can say Merry Christmas to everyone, I'm going to say Merry Christmas, everyone out there. Thanks for joining the stream. Don't forget, as soon as you join the stream, give us a like, give us a thumbs up, give us a share if you like this content. Let me know what y'all drinking tonight. Let me know what y'all drinking tomorrow, Christmas Day. Are we getting done tonight, right into tomorrow, or are we gonna wait till tomorrow to drink? Tonight I'm drinking water. I'm drinking water tonight. I'm getting ready for tomorrow, so I'm taking it light right now. After the stream's over, we're gonna start this party. Get ready for Christmas Day. Chat, happy early Christmas Day. That's right. So today we're going to be talking about Lil Wayne. I know his name has been popping up lately, going viral. So we're gonna have a little chat about what's this? Is it Tanushi? Tanucci? Is Tanushi the name of his podcast? I haven't watched it lately. I used to watch it, but I kind of fell back. I don't even know if it's still on. So yeah, so Tanucci, your boy Lil Wayne, Lil Wayne selling his masters. Diamond Onyx says, "Aqua for me, 2 pizza in my belly." Yeah, man, I'm hitting the water myself. I'm gonna start with water, but after the stream, the fellas, we're gonna take a few sips. So I'm taking it light for this hour. After that, we're gonna get it in. So Lil Wayne, Mr. Carter himself, it's rumored that he has sold his masters, his entire catalog, for 100 million. It's rumored. We haven't heard Lil Wayne confirm it yet. That's why I don't want to say if it's true or not, but it's rumored that Lil Wayne has sold his masters to Universal Music Group for estimated over $100 million. Right away, I want you guys in the chat to comment on that. How do you guys feel about hearing Lil Wayne allegedly selling his masters? Now think about that for a second. Lil Wayne, think about Lil Wayne's official albums catalog, and think about Lil Wayne's mixtape run, which helped build up who he is today. Okay, so Lil Wayne's albums is not really what fully built him up. If you're a Lil Wayne fan, if you know anything about Lil Wayne had an amazing mixtape run. So I would think that also contributes to how great his catalog is. What do you guys think about, number one, Lil Wayne selling his masters, and number one, hearing it's rumored for over $100 million? Drop it in the comments down below. We got Jason Sweet in the building. Jason's in the building. Jason, happy holidays. Like I said, I don't want to say Merry Christmas because, you know, there's a slew of people out there that don't celebrate Christmas Day. Okay? Maybe for religious reasons, maybe for personal reasons. So happy holidays, everybody. Happy holidays. Jason, thanks for joining the stream. So yeah, drop in the comments. Let me know what you guys think about what you guys first thought when you heard Lil Wayne has sold his masters for over $100 million. Let's have a talk about that. When I saw the news online about this, I didn't believe it. I got to be honest with you guys. When I first saw the rumors about started going around about Lil Wayne selling his masters for 100 million. 100 million sounds like a lot. Okay, let's put it out there. 100 million does sound like a lot of money. Lil Wayne is not in my top 10 greatest MCs. Lil Wayne is not in my top 20 greatest MCs. But Lil Wayne is one of the GOATs. People like to use the word GOAT, throw the word GOATs out there. Lil Wayne is a legend. I'm not gonna stay here today and shit on Lil Wayne. Okay, he's not in my top 10. He's not in my top 20. Lil Wayne is a legend. Okay, coming all the way from Cash Money. Lil Wayne was maybe the least lyrical member of Cash Money Records. Maybe, maybe. To what he's transformed himself in, for his longevity in the game, for the amount of artists that Lil Wayne has done songs with, has done collaborations with, to even bringing on Young Money and bringing in Drake and Nicki Minaj and those. Lil Wayne is a legend, okay? And we're not even talking about Lil Wayne's mix. I'm not even talking about Lil Wayne's mixtapes yet. Okay, so let's not undermine who Lil Wayne is as an artist. I don't think he's the most lyrical artist in the world, but Lil Wayne is a legend. Okay, so when I heard 100 million, I did not believe what I was hearing. Drop in the comments. I want to hear what you guys think about when you guys first heard Lil Wayne selling his masters to UMG for over $100 million. Jason said, I just think he's trying to stay out of jail or fight for a lesser time, a lighter sentence, and needs more money. Okay, so what Jason has mentioned is that Lil Wayne also got hit with those charges. Okay, so these are the official. This is the official. Rapper Lil Wayne will be sentenced in January and faces up to 10 years in prison. Okay, so if you don't know why Lil Wayne is in all this drama, here's just a slight breakdown of why Lil Wayne is, as Jason said, considering selling his masters because maybe he wants to get enough money so he can fight a charge to stay out of jail. So this is the report, right? Lil Wayne, 38, was arrested in December 2019 as he arrived on a flight from California at the Opa-locka Executive Airport. Officers spoke with the rapper, who told them that he had a gun in his bag. That's what the official said on that day. His lawyer noted in November, when the charges were announced, that the musician did not use his firearm. But they went on to say, the charge is that because he was convicted of a felony in the past, he is prohibited from possessing a firearm. Okay, so the reason why those charges are brought to Lil Wayne is because when he got to the airport, he landed, he had a gun, allegedly had a gun. They asked him, he's not supposed to have firearms because, of his felony past. So Jason is saying that maybe he's doing that because he wants to get money lined up. You know what? I thought about that too, because it seemed like they both happened at the same time. I can't remember which one I saw first. I think I saw the reports of the charges first, and I think then I saw the rumor of the selling of the masters. I can't remember which one came first, but that does make sense. Okay, if you're hit with these type of charges, you're going to be sentenced in January. Maybe you want to fight this stuff. He's facing up to 10 years. Maybe you're trying to line up money to get ready. And remember, just a few years ago, there was a rumor that Jay-Z, that Lil Wayne had told a story that Jay-Z had helped him get out of financial problems that he had. Remember, he had those issues with Baby when he was trying to get his money from Baby. So there was a rumor that Jay-Z kind of assist him getting out of that financial problems and helping him get a little bit more settled. So needing money, that's a good point. I'm gonna read that again. Jason said, I just think he's trying to stay out of jail or fight for lesser time, a lighter sentence, and needs more money. That's I thought that too. He might need the money. 100 million lawyer fees. I get it. Diamond Onyx says, tune like radio, tuning and chai, like the word cheating is one of Wayne's nicknames. Oh, Tunichi. Oh, I didn't know that. I've seen the name of his channel, his YouTube channel, but I didn't know where he got it from. Okay, okay, Tunichi. Okay, all right. I learned something today. Thank you, Diamond. Jason said, I respect that you're right. A lot of people don't celebrate Christmas. Happy holidays. No, but it's the world, Jason. The world we live in today, man, is a very slippery slope, man. And sometimes we don't mean to offend people. So sometimes, you know, my mother always told me, look, if something doesn't need to be said, don't say it. You know, so but for years now, we've been moving away from Merry Christmas to Happy Holidays. It's been happening in this country for a long time now. So all the people that celebrate Christmas, I celebrate Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. All of those that do not celebrate that holiday, I say to you, Happy Holidays. All right, guys. We got Matthew in the building. Matthew, thank you for joining the stream. Please drop a comment. We're asking you guys, what do you guys think about Lil Wayne selling his masters for over $100 million? Rumor. Diamond Alex says, one reason Weezy got fired on charges, unfortunately. You know, and this is something I was thinking when that first happened that time. Was he flying alone? Was Weezy on that plane by himself? If not, okay, because most times these celebrities, they fly with their entourage or they have a few buddies with them. They have a few other people along the flight with them. How come nobody else said that was their firearm? I'm not insinuating anything. I'm just saying if that's the guy that's bringing in the money, he's the cash cow. How come nobody else said that was their weapon? That's the question I have. If you have a cash cow, you have somebody bringing in all the money. Lil Wayne is the one that's bringing in the money, doing the show, selling the records. You guys are with the entourage. I'm not saying that there was anybody else there. I'm just saying when these guys travel, they travel other people in their entourage. How come nobody else took that? Hey, nah, this is my weapon. Let me go back to the comments. Diamond Onyx says he told the judge he was guilty. Okay. Matthew says on point. Diamond says he facing over 10 years. Yes, that is the rumor. The rumor, well, that is the headline. Lil Wayne pleads guilty to federal gun charge. The rapper will be sentenced in January and faces up to 10 years in prison. And we are already at December 24th. So January is right around the corner. Another 6-7 days. And Lil Wayne looking at 30 days where whatever the trial date is, sentencing date, where he can see his life drastically change. Don't forget, drop a comment in the comment section. Give us a thumbs up. Give us a like if you like this content. We're also going to talk about the E-40 battle. E-40 versus Too Short. I saw a few of you guys on there talking about it. Diamond Eyes was happy. She enjoyed it. Jason was all over the internet. He enjoyed it, throwing the banners up. Jason said he had cocaine and weed on the plane too. Man. He had cocaine and weed on the plane as well. When are these rappers, when are these artists gonna understand that the law is watching them? When are they gonna realize that because now that they're these big celebrities, law enforcement is targeting you to bring you down, just to do something to you, just to affect you, getting you away, getting you out of the way drastically helps law enforcement. Think about it. If you have a guy like Casanova, Casanova just got tied up in some stuff also. Maybe he's guilty, maybe he's not. But using his name and bringing him in with all those other guys, getting Casanova off of the streets could possibly slow down a lot of stuff. I'm just saying, when you're a big name celebrity, when the law gets you out of the way, they're thinking that, look, they're taking care of. These celebrities need to understand that everything that they do, people are watching. The law is watching. They know where you're flying. They know where you're driving. They know when you're on tour. They know what city you're in. They know when you're doing a show. 95% of you are on social media showing your guns, showing your weed, showing your drugs. So it's not like they don't know you have it on you. When are artists going to understand that? Police don't have to. They don't. These detectives and FBI. They don't got to walk the streets anymore and pick up evidence. You guys are putting all the evidence right on there on Instagram, on Twitter, on social media each and every day. They don't got to go far to find the evidence. Let's get back to it, man. We're gonna talk about also E-40 and the Too Short battle. Let me hit the comments one more time. Yeah, Jason said, yeah, he pleaded guilty. Yes. Yep, 10 years. Diamond Onyx says, I know some people don't mind jail because of free meals and living that our tax dollars pay for. But no thanks. Oh, man. You know, that's crazy. Because I've heard people say that before. I think Kodak Black had said that at one time too. Allegedly, he's comfortable in jail, which Diamond Onyx, I still love him dearly, and he bossed up with his actions. Yes, yes. Oh, first let me shout out P. Smith. P. Smith is in the building. Hey, Sean. I don't know who P. Smith is, but P. Smith, thank you for joining the stream. Don't forget, as soon as you join the stream, give us a thumbs up, give us a like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. P. Smith, today we're talking about Lil Wayne selling his masters for over $100 million. And we just started the conversation with the E-40 and Too Short battle. E-40 versus Too Short. Who you think won? I'm going with E-40, man. Listen, they both put on a hell of a performance. They both put on a hell of a show. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it more than I thought I would. I enjoyed it more than I thought I would. So shout out to that. We're gonna get into some E-40 and some versus numbers in a little while. So once again, P. Smith just joined the stream. Thank you, P. Smith, for joining the stream. Welcome to 16 Bars. Diamond Onyx says, your Onslaught 3 name, is that your screen name on another platform? My Onslaught 3 name is also used on my Instagram, my personal Instagram, and also on my Facebook page. So Onslaught 3 is a name that I created out of two Marvel characters. Xavier and Magneto once created a being called Onslaught, and my friends call me Tree, so I combined the names into Onslaught Tree. But yes, my IG tag, personal tag, is Onslaught Tree. So E-40 Too Short. So Jason had hit me up on social media over the last few days. So I put a post up that E-40 and Too Short versus the Instagram numbers from E-40 versus Too Short concurrent viewers, these are viewers that's on all at the same time, they peaked at 285,000 views. Viewers, okay? E-40 and Too Short, they peaked at 285,000 viewers, okay? Now, I went back and forth with a couple people online about this, that before this battle, I said, look, no one was asking, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful here, guys, but when you're monitoring the internet, you're monitoring social media, versus is a very big thing right now. So there's always people dropping who they want to see a versus against. Everywhere you go now. You go on IG, you go on Facebook, you go on Twitter. Everyone is throwing in who they want to see versus who versus who. I didn't see anyone asking for a Too Short versus E-40 versus. That's just me personally. And again, I enjoyed it. I totally enjoyed that versus. They both went up there and they both did things that I always wanted artists to do. Not sit down too much, be more vocal, spit more lyrics, enjoy it. That was one of the more enjoyable verses. So I totally enjoyed the verses. I think Too Short talked a little bit too much before I get cut down the talking, but it was a very enjoyable verses. But like I said, scouring through the internet, I did not see anyone really asking for a Too Short versus E-40 versus. So when this happened, when they announced this, and I know they announced this when the Ashanti and Keisha Cole fell through, so maybe they didn't get enough build up to the verses to build up. But I didn't think it was going to do big numbers. I didn't. It did great. It did good. But I didn't see it doing super big numbers. So I'm gonna go back to that, right? So again, E-40 Too Short, concurrent viewers on Instagram, 285,000. How much do you guys think Gucci Mane versus Jeezy did? Higher or lower? If you think lower, hit the number 1. If you think higher, hit the number 2. Drop in the comment before I give you these numbers. Who do you think had more concurrent viewers? You think it was E-40, Too Short, or it was Jeezy versus Gucci? Hit the comments. 1, if you're going with E-40 and Too Short. 2, if you're going with Jeezy and Gucci. Let me hit the comments for a second here. So Diamond said, your cell phone track you, period. People don't realize that. That's another thing too. People are out here talking about they don't want to take the vaccine. They don't want the government to put a chip in you, blah, blah, blah. Listen, man. The first thing you guys do when you wake up in the morning is pick up your cell phone. Okay? The government does not need to put a chip in you. The government knows exactly where you are at all times. The first thing you do is pick up your cell phone before you even go brush your teeth. Okay? You're going to work, you have your cell phone on you. You're going in the bathroom to take a dump, you got your cell phone on you. You're traveling to another country on vacation, you got your cell phone on you. The government, if they want to know where you are, they're going to know where you are wherever they want to. They don't need to put a chip in you. So, but anyway, let's get back to it. E-40, Too Short. Let's go. Chat, please hit the thumbs up button, hit the like. Thank you for joining the stream. So Jason says, I don't care what anyone say. The verses was dope, better than I expected. I'm not gonna act like I'm the biggest fan of both artists, but they're legends. I think 41, and it did millions of combined views. So yes, I'm not a fan. Me personally, I'm not a fan of E-40 like that. I like his music. There are some tracks. E-40 got some fire tracks, legendary tracks. I'm more of a Too Short fan than I am an E-40 fan. So I was looking forward to hearing more songs from Too Short than E-40. But after watching the verses, E-40 definitely had the better performance. And some of the bangers E-40 had, it hit a little better. So me, myself also, I gave E-40 the win. And we're going to get to the combined numbers too. The combined numbers, like Jason said, it hit big numbers. We're gonna get to the combined numbers too. So yeah, I totally enjoyed that versus. It was one of the most enjoyable. Diamond says E-40 and Doll performances would tag teaming each other with grace. Yes, and again, when these verses, as much as I love the Monica versus Brandy versus, as much as I love that versus, I wanted to see them get up and do more performances, perform their songs, dance a little bit more, be more engaged. Because listen, these verses are like a virtual concert. And these artists have to understand that, yes, I know you want to sit down and tell stories about this art, this record, and when you met the, I know you want to do all that, but most people, we're still home. We're still trapped in our home. So if you're up there and you're like E-40, you dancing and you're doing your, and Too Short is up there, it's much more entertaining. People are going to stay way more engaged, and then we can perform the songs along with you. I was performing songs with E-40 when E-40 and Too Short while they were doing their thing. So these artists have to understand that treat this treat this more like a concert than just sitting down. There are some verses you probably want to sit down, like the Gladys Knight verses and the verses between what's her name, Alicia Keys and John Legend. I get it, but I like seeing when they stand up, they get up, they perform more. So that's one of the reasons why I totally enjoyed that verses. So yeah, Diamond Eyes is correct. They were tag teaming each other. They were going back and forth. They had great camaraderie. Being that they were friends, they know each other. They knew each other's songs. They did tons of songs together, and they also have an album they just released together too. We're going to talk about that soon. So yes, great tag team from both of them, man. It was very enjoyable. Thanks for explaining. All right. So let me get back to one of Jason's. I saw people ask for it in comments and during the recaps when Swizz and Timbaland spooled live, asking who everyone want to see, mainly the West Coast. Oh, okay. I I can't remember if I ever see anyone talked about um Too Short or E-40. I can't remember. All right, so let's get to the next, right? So we just gave you E-40 Too Short. Concurrent was 285,000 on Instagram. Gucci versus Jeezy had 1.8 million concurrent on Instagram. 1.8 million. And again, I saw people asking for Jeezy for when Jeezy was supposed to go up against T.I., there were people that were down with that, but there were a lot of people saying, "Nah, man, we want to see Gucci Jeezy," and that steamrolled into Timbaland and Swizz making the switch, and we got Gucci and Jeezy. And as you can see, 1.8 million on Instagram. All right, let's go to Gladys Knight and Patti LaBelle. They did 612,000 concurrent. So they had more, they doubled up on E-40 and Too Short. Brandy versus Monica. Again, this is the Instagram concurrent numbers. Brandy versus Monica, 1.3 million. Brandy and Monica on Instagram. Rick Ross versus 2 Chainz, they did 223. So E-40 and Too Short beat out Rick Ross and 2 Chainz. And I thought that Rick Ross and 2 Chainz was an amazing versus too. So Rick Ross, 2 Chainz, they did 223,000. And another one of my favorites, DMX versus Snoop, they did 525,000 concurrent streams on Instagram. So total numbers. All right. YouTube and Facebook. YouTube, Facebook, they had 200,000. Then we had in-stream likes, total viewers. So E-40 versus Too Short, total viewers, and this is with Apple Music, this is with YouTube, this is with Instagram, these are total views. they have 1.9 million. So great numbers, almost 2 million, almost 2 million in combined views for E-40 and Too Short. So good numbers, man. They're, again, not as good as the past two verses. Not what I thought they were going to do, but they did pretty well. So let me know, what's your favorite verses so far out of all the verses? Drop in the comment section. Let me know who you guys think had the best verses so far. Don't forget, like and subscribe. Don't forget, you want to support the channel down below. Don't forget, we just dropped our top 3 rap albums of the year video. So if you haven't seen that, go check that video out. And this week, album highlight. This week, album's highlight. We're going with Diplomatic Immunity. Okay. Double CD. Double CD. Double CD. Dipset. So this week we're going with this album for album showcase, because like I said, there are people out there asking for, the fans are asking to see who's going to be the next verses, who they want to see with the next verses. And I've been seeing a lot of Dipset pop up, whether it's Dipset versus Rockefeller, whether it's Jewels versus Memphis Bleak, whether it's Cam versus Jones. I'm seeing Dipset's name pop up a lot. Do you guys want to see a Dipset versus? Drop in the comment section down below. Do you want to see a Dipset versus? Jason said, speaking of verses, what's up with your man's Memphis Bleak calling out Joel Santana and Lloyd Banks? Let's get to it, man. That's right. Man Bleak is. Listen, y'all. Y'all be sleeping on Mem Bleak's catalog. Y'all been sleeping on Mem Bleak catalog. When Jay-Z dropped In My Lifetime, volume, was it volume 1 or volume 2? When Bleak had the intro. Hold on. What was that song? Hold on. Let me get the correct track. Y'all be sleeping on my man Bleak. Let me get the song. Hold up. Let me get my man Bleak. Hold on one second. Oh. Nah, it ain't Jigga. It's your little man Bleak reporting to you motherfuckers live from the street. Listen, Bleak is no slouch. Okay, Bleak is no slouch. But the thing with Bleak is all Rockefeller. Bleak is all Rockefeller. And if you know the history between Rockefeller and Dipset, Rockefeller was rocking. You had Jay, you had Beans, you had Bleak, you had Meal left. You had the whole Young Guns. Rockefeller was rocking out New York City, okay? Dipset was doing their thing. They were coming up. Dame decided that he wanted to incorporate Rockefeller, Dipset into Rockefeller. Jay and Cam butted heads initially, okay? And ever since when Jay went on vacation with Beyonce, and while Jay was away, Dame made Cam like the head of Rockefeller or some shit, and that just blew everything up. Ever since that, there's been a friction between Rockefeller and Dipset. So what Bleak is doing, just like he did with Nas, when Jay and Nas started having their little back and forth. Bleak went in and started the whole beef and ignited everything. Bleak is doing the same thing right here. He's standing up for Rockefeller. Okay, Cameron said we took over the rock. Bleak ain't having that. So Bleak is trying to say, look, man, I'm taking on anybody over there at Dipset. Same thing with G-Unit. G-Unit was a firepower here in New York City. Rockefeller was a firepower. So if anybody Bleak got to go at, he got to go at the most lyrical. He's going at Bang. So Jason, man, stop it, man. You know what's going on. You know why Bleak is doing what Bleak's doing. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all feel about this one. Memphis Bleak versus anybody from Dipset. I ain't gonna call nobody's name. Bleak versus anybody from Dipset. Who y'all taking? Let me hit the comments, man. Jason, Beach. Hit the comments, man. Hold up. I think I missed the side. I saw. Oh, Sai's in the building. We got one third of the Trinity in the building. Better late than never. Sai, thank you for joining the stream. Don't forget to hit the comment section. Drop a comment. Today we're talking about Tunichi selling his masters for over $100 million. What do you think about Lil Wayne selling his masters? E-40 versus Too Short. Who do you think won the battle? I'm going with E-40. I thought E-40 took it. And right now we're talking about our album of the week. We got the Diplomatic Immunity double CD. Man, Bleak is throwing down the gauntlet. He wants to challenge anybody over there at Dipset. Who can Dipset battle right now? Who can Dipset battle? Who's Dipset battling right now? Huh? Double CD, y'all. Stop playing with me. All right? Diplomatic Immunity. The original. Y'all can see the case is all messed up, man. My bad, y'all. Too much use, yo. I use this album way too much. I tore the case up and all kind of stuff, man. Anyway, man, yeah, let's get back to it. Hit the comment section. Let me know who can Bleak go against. Diamond Onyx says Lil Jon Short spoke about was super cool. Yeah, man. Yes. When Too Short and E-40 bigged up Lil Jon, that was important, man. Lil Jon was one of those producers that really helped a lot of artists in their careers, man. So shout out for Too Short and E-40 putting a spotlight on some of those artists that we don't talk about, some of those producers that we don't talk about that helped shape a lot of these artists' careers. Excuse me, okay? Lil Jon helped a lot of artists get hits. So shout out to Lil Jon for that, man. Big up to Lil Jon. Diamond Onyx says, yeah, 1.8 mil. Yes. The numbers are good. The numbers are good. So let me hit that again what Diamond Onyx said. So, total views on the E-40 Too Short was 1.9 million. 1.9 million. So almost 2 million views for E-40 versus Too Short. Gucci Mane and Jeezy, they hit 5.5 million. So they hit 5.5 million total viewers, Gucci Mane and Jeezy. Gladys Knight, Patti LaBelle did 2.5 million. So they did like another million over E-40 in them. Brandy versus Monica did 4.2 million total views. Rick Ross versus 2 Chainz, they did 1.2 million views. And the DMX versus Snoop Dogg, they did 2 million total views. So, man, 2 million, 1.2, 4.2, and that Gucci Mane, Jeezy man, 5.5 million views, yo. Woo! That Gucci Jeezy number, I don't know who's gonna beat that, man. I don't know who's gonna beat that Gucci versus Jeezy numbers. They had 7 billion impressions. They had 126 billion in-stream likes. Apple Music, they did 2.3 million views on Apple Music alone, compared to Too Short, they did 800,000 Apple Music viewers. E-40 Too Short had 800,000 Apple Music viewers. Gucci versus Jeezy had 2.3 million, man. Oh, those numbers are crazy. The Snowman and Gucci, man, they killed them numbers, man. Jason says, exactly my point. It was other verses with more views, but were they more entertaining than Ian Short, especially when they were drunk? That's why they talk so much. Yeah, if I had to go back and think of a more entertaining verses, I want to go with Fab versus Jada Kiss. I really enjoy that one. The Snoop DMX, I love that verses, but not that much entertaining. So it's 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 yeah, the Jadakiss versus Fab, and also my top most entertaining verses so far is Beanie Man and Bounty Killer. That versus I was song for song. I was in there song for song. Both of them didn't sit down. Both of them were rocking out the whole verses. Both of them were freestyling. They were dancing. Beanie Man's daughter came on and did the. That was the most entertaining verses to me. But yeah, Jason's right. That E-40 and Too Short versus, that was a very, very, very entertaining versus. And again, yeah, they were drinking. E-40 had a bottle in his hand almost the whole night, and Too Short was mixing drinks. Never mix drinks, yo. Never mix your liquor, man. But yeah, very entertaining verses. It's up there. It's in my top three. It's my number two most entertaining verses so far. But the numbers were good. Size in the building. Diamond Eye said these numbers are a lot. Like yes, numbers are heavy, man. Jason says, speaking of verses, what's up with your man Memphis Bleak? Yep, so we gonna get into the Memphis Bleak. So drop a comment. Let me know what you guys think about the Memphis Bleak doing the verses. Diamond Onyx says 16 bars had two winners from your giveaways played their prizes. That's what all day long. Okay, so Fernando claimed his prize, so he emailed us back. We already shipped his prize out to them, and the other person, um, oh my God, I forgot the other person. The other person also claimed, and we also shipped those out. So we left instructions for them to. They are on Instagram. They are on our Instagram page. So we asked them when they receive their prizes that they could please post some pictures with it so we can probably see it. So if you guys, I know Diamond is probably not on Instagram, but anyone that's on Instagram, don't forget 16 underscore bars is our Instagram handle. Go on Instagram. As soon as they receive it, hopefully they post the prizes. But yes, they both reached out. We mailed those prizes out to them. So thank you all for joining in for that giveaway. All right. Thank you for that, Diamond. Diamond I said Jewels is my pick. So Diamond is going with Joel Santana over Bleak, over the Rockefeller General. You going with Santana over Memphis Bleak, the protege of Jay-Z. Jay-Z told Cam, the only time you went platinum was with my chain. You know what? We're gonna stick to the script. Let me hit a few more comments before I go back. Diamond Alex says Rock Nation anything. That's right, Rock Nation. Jason said it started because Bleak said Nori called him out on verses. Bleak declined because he feels they're too cool, close friends. He rather Banks or Jewel, especially with the Cam, took over the rock line. Yes, exactly like I just said. There was a lot of tension when Dipset joined Rockefeller. And again, Dame is a Harlem dude, so Dame being close with Cam and them was automatic. Bringing them into rock, I know Jay probably wasn't okay with it, but it worked out pretty well. They made some good music together. Welcome to New York City is one of my favorite tracks off of that Cameron Come Home With Me album. But there was a lot of friction between Dipset and Rockefeller, and there's even a story of Jay-Z wanted to get on the Hey Ma remix. Hey Ma was Hey Ma took over the U.S. When Hey Ma came out, that song was a smash. And I believe the rumor went that Jay-Z wanted to get on. Jay came on, he dropped his vocals for the song, and when Cameron came and heard the verse, Cameron erased the verse and told him, "Yo, get rid of that verse." So there was a lot of tension between Rockefeller and Dipset. But again, the biggest thing is when Jay went on vacation, Dame Dash ended up making Cameron, I think, either president of the Rock or some. He bumped him up to some position, and when Jay came back from vacation, found out Jay just wasn't having it, and that's where a lot of the downfall between Rockefeller and Dipset kind of stemmed from. So yeah. Diamond said, yes, great, because I'm sporting my hoodie. All right, Diamond, you got to get on Instagram. Diamond Onyx, listen, it's 2020. You got to get on Instagram. You got to get on some social media site and drop a picture. You got to drop a picture with the hoodie. Use somebody. Thank you for rocking the hoodie, Diamond Onyx. Thank you. We appreciate it. So let's get back into this here. So we started the live off talking about Lil Wayne selling his masters for over 100 million, right? But what we didn't say was it is also rumored that Nicki Minaj's, Drake, and Young Money masters are also tied up in that 100 million. When I read that, I already wasn't believing the 100 million for Wayne's masters. I believe Wayne's masters cost much more than that. But when that was announced, that he possibly threw in Drake, Nicki, and Young Money masters for 100 million. I'm gonna give y'all some numbers. Let me give y'all some numbers. All right. So let me give y'all some numbers. This is a report that was put out early this year. This is a report that came out early this year, right? No, in 2018. This is from 2018. All right. Drake is the first artist to earn 10 billion streams in 1 year, while total on-demand streams tallied 901 billion views in 2018. 901 billion views. Let me read the whole thing over. Lil Wayne selling his masters for over 100 million. It's rumored that Drake, Nicki Minaj, and Young Money's masters are also tied up in this. This is a report from 2018. Drake is the first artist to earn 10 billion streams in 1 year, while total on-demand streams tallied 901 billion in 2018. And that was up 43%. Okay? 901 billion streams. Can you imagine the kind of money Drake's catalog will make in 2021, 2022, 2023, in the next 5-10 years? And you sell those masters for 100 million? Hit the comment section, man. Hit the comment section, man. Let me know what you guys. I want to know what you guys think about this. I want to know what you guys think about this. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me hit the comments one more time before we move on. Drop a comment in the comment section. Jason says, Bees want to put the whole state property up against Dipset. I'm going with Rockefeller. I'm going with state property. No disrespect to the diplomats. I love the Diplomats, man. I love the Diplomats, man. I got the album. Day one. Day one. I got the double CD, y'all. I got it. I got it right here. But I'm going state property. Yo, crazy? Who gonna stop Beans? Who gonna stop Beans? Who from state property? Who from Dipset is gonna stop Beanie Siegel? Who? Who's gonna stop Beanie Siegel? Beanie Siegel's first three albums are all three classics. Classic. Beanie Siegel's first three albums are classics. Who on Dipset has three classic albums back to back to back? First three albums. Who? Put it in the comments. Let me see who you're talking about. Who? Who gonna stop Beans? Jason said Beans want to put the whole state property against Dipset. I'm going with state property, y'all. 100%. There's no question. Diamond says Fabulous is my top pick rapper, #1 all day. Fab is a beast. Fab is a beast, but Jadakiss tore him up on that verses, man. Jadakiss got at him. Fab was trying to be on some smooth stuff, and Jada wasn't having that. But Fab is nice, though. I got to give it to Fab. Fab is very consistent. Fab has been consistent for a very long time. And Fab is a 90s artist, so you got to understand this is a 90s artist still making amazing music here in 2020. So that's over a 20-year run that Fab has. Jadakiss was out in the early 90s, so Jadakiss has 25 plus years under his belt as well. So, yep. So we're talking about Lil Wayne selling his masters, rumored selling Nicki Minaj's, Drake, and the whole of Young Money masters for $100 million. What do you guys think about that? Jason Sweet said the Old Boy remix, not Hey Ma. Okay, my bad. Old Boy, boy, oh boy. That song was hard, man. Yo, I want to hear the J verse. Was Cameron hating? Was Cameron hating when he took J verse off of that song? Was J verse harder than Cam's verse? Or anybody in Dipset verse is why Cam pulled the verse off of there? Or Cam just didn't want Jay to come. There's so many Rockefeller Dipset stories that I have, man. We're gonna drop them in the next few years to come. But thank you, Jason, for that. Yes, that was the correct song. My bad on that. The Old Boy. Diamond Eye said I will send a photo somewhere soon. Diamond Eyes is probably the only person I know that don't have an Instagram. The little 5-year-old kid across the street from me has an iPhone 12 and has Instagram. Diamond Eyes don't have Instagram. Diamond Eyes said I love his lyrics and flavor. Santana. Santana's the man. I like Santana. Santana go hard. Diamond Eyes said, did Wayne put up a cost for his masters? I mean, a solid number? Or he has a bid going. I haven't seen any reports of Wayne coming out and talking about this. I've only read reports of other entities reporting on this. So I really don't know if, like I said, when I first heard it, I didn't believe it. I don't think a 100 million is enough for Wayne's masters. I think that's highly undervalued. But again, Diamond, I haven't seen any reports of Wayne talking about this. But again, like Jason said earlier, in January he's facing, he may be facing prison time. So lining up your money right now to try to fight might be one of the best things for him. But yes, I haven't seen him said anything about this to confirm this. I wish to God it's not true, because when you put together Drake, Nicki, and Wayne, and you calculate that for 100 million, Raping You Records Part 2. So yes, Diamond Alex says Years in the game. That's right. Your boy Fab. Um, so Jason says Jay took the H to the Izzo beat when it was Cam's beat first. Old boy was for Jay. That's another story. That's another Rockefeller story too, yo. That is true. So let me repeat that. Jason says Jay took the H to the Izzo beat when it was Cam's beat. First, old boy was for Jay. Cam found out and took it and was payback. Jay found out, went to record a verse. Cam found out and Cam deleted it. I think that was the song when Cam and them made the song. I think they went right to the radio station, and they put it on the radio station right away. So yes, man, there are a lot of internal beef from Rockefeller and Dipset, man. We can go on all day about that. So again, I hope the Lil Wayne master story is not true. Um, I don't think that kind of money is enough for uh, for that. And I really want to know how Nicki and Drake feels about their masters presumably being sold. I haven't heard from Nicki and I haven't heard from Drake about this yet. So if this is true that he sold their masters in this deal, I really want to find out um, how does Nicki feel? How does Drake feel about finding out this news? There's a lot of old school artists that today are fighting to get their masters back. A lot of artists that never thought about owning their masters, and seeing where the streaming game is going now, seeing how these back catalogs are turning out very important now. Looking at verses, you look at verses, it's nothing but old school artists that's really doing verses, and they're doing numbers. So imagine the streaming numbers starting to bump up right now. Imagine verses at the end of this year. Imagine how popular verses is going to be. Imagine how much numbers these artists are going to be doing streaming. And to know that your masters has been sold and now you might not get a percentage, that's a big piece of a pie, the streaming numbers. So I really want to know how Nicki and Drake feels about this. I'm watching the internet. I haven't seen any stories of them speaking on this yet, so I'm gonna check and see. Again, E-40, Too Short battle, very entertaining battle. The next one is next 2 weeks, right? The night. We finally gonna get Ashanti versus Keisha Cole. Um, we did over 250,000. Well, we're at a 250,000. We got a 250,000 views on our Ashanti versus Keisha Cole's video also. So we're doing good with that video. I see us doing a 500,000 by the time the night comes around. By the time the night comes around, I'm gonna give you guys the numbers on the versus video, Ashanti versus Keisha Cole's. If you haven't watched it, it's only about 35 minutes long. Go watch it. We're already at 250,000 views on that, so we're looking to push that. I think we're gonna hit 500,000 by the time the night rolls around. Um, again, E-40, Too Short, one of the best verses I've seen. Very entertaining. Artists, listen, going forward, please, please keep the verses entertaining. And I don't just mean by your verses. Please get up and say your bars, sing your songs, um, um, enjoy the verses. I know it's an hour or more, and I don't know if you're gonna get tired in that time. You guys used to doing concerts. Please keep the verses entertaining, because remember, a lot of us are home. We're watching the verses. We're not going out. We're not going to concerts anymore. This is one of the closest things that we have to go into a concert. Okay? And if you guys are doing these verses, you might as well, after the verses, you can schedule your concert after that. But please keep the verses entertaining. I would like you guys to do that. It's very entertaining. So E40, I went with E40 on that one. New music this week. New music. I think Lil Durk dropped an album. So new music this week. So Lil Durk dropped. album called The Voice. Eminem dropped his B-side, Music to Be Murdered By, and also the Too Short E-40 album is also new music also. So a bunch of new music out. So go check that out. I think most importantly, the Eminem, the B-side Eminem, I'm hearing good things about that. I haven't listened to the Little Dirk yet. I'm gonna take a listen to the E-40 Too Short album tonight. It's a double. It looks like it's a double CD, both of them. So I'm gonna check that out tonight. That's new music. Again, album spotlight. Dipset. Dipset is in the news right now. Their name is going around. Everybody's talking about them. They're looking for somebody to back. Memphis Bleak is calling out Dipset members. People are talking about a Dipset versus state property. So right now, this is the talk. This is the talk on the internet. Will Cameron take a versus? I think Cameron will. Also, Jim Jones' name came up last week with French Montana. So there's talk of Jim Jones, French Montana. Yeah, I think Diplomats will take a versus. Jewels is out. Cam is all over the internet. Cam is selling everything right now. Freaky is out. Freaky is available. Jim is available. They're all pretty cool right now. They just did some videos the other day. I saw Jim shooting a video some days ago up in Harlem. Rockefeller, Beans, and state property. I don't know how close Beans is with Young Guns right now, so I don't know if Beans can put together his side. I'm pretty sure Dipset is ready to go if it happens. I don't quite know about state property because remember Beans and Oskino and what's the Spanish guy's name? I forgot his name, but they're not in the best of terms, the whole of state property. So I don't know how that's gonna come together. But if it does, I'm definitely going state property on that one. Diamond Onyx says 16 bars. You got the Tims for the snow. I see y'all got hit with the storm. Yeah, man. Yo, listen. It tore us up, man. Snow's still on the sidewalks over there. We still can't get out the snow yet. So cheers to that. Jason said, versus rumors talk. They're trying to find someone for EPMD, Eric Sermon, and it might be Warren G and DJ Quick. If EPMD goes against Warren G and DJ Quick, I'm going EPMD. Warren G, outside of Warren G's first album here in New York City, I don't know how hard Warren G goes. DJ Quick, even though DJ Quick is a pretty good producer, outside of DJ Quick's first album here on this side, I don't know who's bumping DJ Quick on this side over here. But EPMD gets bumped. EPMD is I don't know if I want to see an EPMD versus Warren G and DJ Quick. Only because, well, again, let me just say this. On the West Coast, Warren G and DJ Quick might, yeah, they might be, their name might be still buzzing like that. So I see it. I can see it. I can see it. If that happens, I'm going EPMD for sure. If that goes down, I'll watch it. I'll definitely go EPMD on that. Jason's Diamond Eye said, Jason, I knew you had some input. Quick is the name. That's right. Escape. Jason says Escape versus SWV and Jodeci versus Boys to Men. And it sounds like Foxy is ready and waiting for Kim. So again, Foxy and Kim, I'm not choosing, y'all. I'm not choosing between Foxy and Kim. I know I always tell y'all gotta choose one. If Foxy battles Kim, I'm not choosing between Foxy and Kim. I can't. Escape versus SWV. I'm going SWV. Jodeci versus Boys to Men. I'm going Boys to Men all day. All right, we hit that hour mark, y'all. I want to thank everybody for joining the stream once again, each and every Thursday. I got my cup of water in, yo. It's time to go start drinking some real liquor. Get this night started. Christmas Eve. I want to thank everyone. I want to say happy holidays to everyone. Hope you guys have a Merry Christmas if you celebrate Christmas. Don't open your gifts too early. Let the sun come up. You know, drink some hot chocolate. Eat some breakfast. You know, let the toys sit. I know some of y'all got PlayStation 5s under the Christmas tree, and you got a new iPhone and your iWatch, and let the toys sit. Let the sun come up before before you open your toys. All right. I know when I was young, I couldn't wait. I opened my toy before the sun came up sometimes. I got a butt whooping, but I still enjoyed it anyway. But I hope you guys enjoy your holiday and don't drink too much. Let's hit a few more comments before we get up out of here. Diamond Onyx says Jodeci and Jagged Edge fits better. If Jodeci goes Jagged Edge, I'm going Jodeci. Jason says State Property all cool with each other except for Oskino and Beans. Yeah, I seen Oskino doing some interviews, and it wasn't too good. But again, if Beans can get that together, that'll be amazing, man. I always wanted to see Rockefeller and State Property do a concert together. But if State Property can go against Dipset, Beans, if you can make that happen, whatever you gotta do to get Oskino, you gotta get Oskino on it. You gotta get the whole State Prop. You gotta get Freeway. You gotta get Chris and Neve. You gotta get Oskino. You gotta get PD Crack. Don't play around, man. Don't give us Beans. Don't give us half of State Property. I want the whole State Property up in there. I want to see the SP chains. I want to see the SP jackets. I want to see the SP hats, the Scullies. Beans. Don't play. I don't want to see half of the gang. I want to see my whole SB gang there, like they were up there on Hot 97. All right, so I'm going to State Property if that ever happens all day. Amanai said, "Yep, I'm aware, but Boys to Men doesn't fit." I'm a big Boys to Men fan. Jason said, "No, you misread it. It's gonna be Warren G against DJ Quick, and they're looking for someone to go against Eric Sibbett." Okay. My bad. If Warren G goes against DJ Quick, I'm going Warren G. DJ Quick got hits. As a DJ Quick got hits. DJ Quick produced for a lot of people. DJ Quick produced a lot of albums for people. DJ Quick is no slouch, but I'm definitely going Warren G. If Warren G goes versus DJ Quick, I like Warren G, man. I like Warren G more as an artist. Lyrically, I think Warren G kills DJ Quick, but I think DJ Quick might have, when it comes to production, I think DJ Quick will have the big upper hand on the production. So my bad on that. Eric Sermon from EPMD. I don't want to see Eric Sermon. If you're saying Eric Sermon by himself, I don't want to see Eric Sermon go by himself. EPMD got to go against another two. Maybe EPMD versus Onyx. Onyx is still around. EPMD is still around. EPMD versus, yeah, I'll take Onyx versus EPMD. But I'm a big EPMD fan. Diamond said, "We know your girls. You can't make a choice." Yeah, man. Listen. I came up in the era of Foxy and Kim. I came up when Kim was down with Junior Mafia, and she was killing it with the bars over there, Junior Mafia. Behind Big, she was the next most lyrical, and he had the whole Junior Mafia. All right, so I ain't talking about Black Rob and the Locks. I'm talking about Junior Mafia. When it comes to Biggie and Junior Mafia, Lil' Kim was right behind Biggie when it comes to lyrical prowess. So Lil' Kim's my girl. Foxy did her thing with Nas and The Firm. She did her thing with Jay. So, and again, like I said, both of their albums came out within the same 2 weeks, yo. So 1 week we got Lil' Kim, And the next week we got Foxy Brown. So we had two amazing female albums when their debut albums dropped. And I could go word for word on Lil Kim's album. I could go word for word on Foxy Brown's album. So if that battle happens, I'm gonna sit back. I'm gonna get my drink. I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna enjoy the verses. But I'm not picking nothing up front. I can't, man. Kim gonna get mad at me. Foxy gonna get mad at me if I choose one of them. So I can't. I'm sorry. I can't choose it. Domino says thanks a bunch, 16 bars. Thank you guys. Stay well. Everybody, we're over the hour mark. Thank you for joining the stream. We're gonna see you guys next Thursday. Don't forget to go check out our new artist spotlight. We got 3 new artist spotlights on there. Go check out that playlist. Don't forget to go check out our top 3 rap albums of 2020. All 3 pieces are on there. We're gonna drop the full video sometime next week. So if you want to watch the full video, watch the full video. I'm gonna hit y'all in the comments. I want to know what are the top 3 albums you guys had for the year. I'm gonna post that up later on tonight. And it's Thursday night. Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy Christmas to everyone. You guys be safe out there. Don't drink and drive. I'm gonna see y'all next